favor and definitely hope the same for you. So if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my extended beautiful family, just allowing yourself to let the changes take place, going with the flow of everything that is being guided towards your life and pressing away from your life, knowing everything is happening for a very valuable reason. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when your girl's about to upload her next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are in a beautiful, magical way, I said beautiful. I don't know what that word is, but if it pulls you in that way, where you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow empath, they're going through trying times, and needing spiritual that like, and also sharing your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated, and I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of the video. The music I'm listening to in the background, I love this music. It's so relaxing. It's called Reiki Music, Universal's Healing Energy, Reiki Meditation Music for Positive Energy, 3,000, 1100, 3,112R. That's what I'm going to say. Good gosh. It's by New Meditation Music. That's the name of the channel. So I'll post all that information in the link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101 Heyokas. As your condition, unconditional love for self strengthens. Be prepared for people to drop from your life. It's so true. When you are allowing yourself, a lot of times, even growing up as a child, I felt like more friends that you have than you are. If you are able to hang out with the popular kids, that makes you feel important and stuff like that. But as you grow, you'll allow yourself to see that's not always, that's not important. You know, um, it's not about the quantity; it's about the quality and that you have out of those people, because a lot of times you can be around a million people and still feel alone. Being with somebody who constantly agrees with everything they're saying because they feel like, if they're your friends, they have to constantly agree with you. I said I appreciate you being honest about the things you do. We don't always have to agree with everything that's going on in the world. We can, a lot of times we can agree to disagree and disagree to agree. You're going to have your ways of seeing things. I'm going to have mine, but that doesn't mean that we have to stop being friends because of those. We hang around people that validates us. I've seen it throughout friends. And I've been able to tell them, hey, these are the things that's going on in your life. This is why it feels that way. And then it's just like if I send it in a social media, like if I send it in Facebook Messenger, I can see that they've seen it but didn't want to comment on it. Validation, seeking others to see how many people love them, how many people care for them. And it's just like, it's sad when you have to do that. I was at that point one time, when I found out everything that was taking place in my life, and it became really heavy, where like flies, because of what I was going through. It was too much for them. Even though when they've gone through things, I was never leaving their side. I've been that person that they vented to. I've been that person to support them and everything. But now is that I'm at my life. I'm like, if you're in it, for genuine reasons, or, you're not around me for benefit of being around me, I appreciate those things. And it was just like I told y'all the other day, when I had over, I think it was like between 12 and 1,600 people on my Facebook, uh, on my Facebook page. And I'm not even, I've known them for a long time, or they even been able to have a great deal mean, something heavy in my life. If we just don't see the same views, as even the vibes are different, I'm gonna just exit you out my life. I just don't have time. I don't need you taking up space in my life when I'm trying to understand where I fit in your life, or what were you here for. Are you here to just, investigate my post, or trying to see if I'm gonna put something in so you can block it? There's so many different things. And it's just like, when I have to figure that out, I'm gonna just allow myself to just part ways with it and not feel so much different and heavy. Hang around anybody around here, I'm good. Most of the people I can connect with anyway and communicate with are like many, many miles away. They're not even in the same state as me. And some, are right across the bridge in Alabama. There's a lot of different connect with there, and I like it that way. Yeah, it can be lonely at times, but when you don't know what my situation is very complicated because it's just like, are you here just to make sure I'm blocked for my blessings? Are you being here because you're looking for a handout? Are you being in my life just to just being the benefit of being around me? I don't want to think about stuff like that when it comes to people. That's the reason why, main reason why I don't date as well. I'm allowing myself to come to terms with a lot of things, healing away from a lot of things that I've went through because it's like almost 20 some years of, toxic, vibes, and I, even though I appreciate everything that's taking place, but those are the things I still had to come to terms with. So I want to kind of complicate myself. I've seen, how it happened in my family where people wanted to use that as an advantage. I said, if you have to use that, that's letting you know the person is not being with you for you. They're being with you just to benefit from you and seeing what they can get from you. And when they feel like they've got enough, they're gonna probably try to block you off of your relationships or path or whatever. So I had to allow myself to love myself, and no matter what, I can validate myself. If people didn't show me love, I can show love towards myself. If I wasn't getting the support that I wanted from other people, I can give that to myself. And it's just like all the time, universe will reflect how people feel about you in your life, and it will show you what you meant to folks in your life, and it'll be like, dang, there's people that been showed to you. You have to appreciate what's been presented. And it's just like more and more you allow yourself to get that conditional love. You're not gonna allow yourself to have anybody in your vicinity that's gonna disrespect you, do you any kind of way. Even when you have like those karmic cycles you have to deal with, you're gonna allow yourself to be, cordial, or allow yourself to be, you know, being communicating, in communication to a certain extent. But other than that, you're not going to allow yourself to be triggered by that. You can appreciate what has been brought from that situation because it makes you so much stronger. It allows you to see how people can truly be towards you, or how they can feel about the things you got going on in your life. And I mean, those constantly hurt me, but also at the same time, I can appreciate what it showed me too, because it just reflected strength. It reflected on what people's intentions were with it. But I'm glad all these things is taking place in my life because it allowed me to love myself more. I used to pick being in toxic relationships. There are some friends that I had that were very emotionally and mentally abusive towards me at times. And there's times I was mentally and emotionally abusive towards them. And then when I see that they were just opportunists, I allowed myself to part ways from it. When I seen that there's things that they really didn't have good interest at heart, for myself to break away from that, and then had to thank universe, thank you for showing me that when I needed certain things to be supported, just to be able to help me, advance in what I'm doing. And then it was like those people weren't supposed to do that. That let me know that the universe said, whatever you're trying to get out there, you're going to do this on your own. You're going to do it with you being reflecting your strength, being able to reflect your truth, being very authentic, and being very transparent. You're not hiding behind different things for you to be well seen. You're allowing your different vibrations that we're being guided to for you to speak on. Other people can appreciate that because because a lot of times we feel like, dad, there's nobody who understands me. There's nobody that really truly gets me. And then when you know that there's somebody that can totally relate to what you got, that makes you feel a lot better. Some people say, Rosalind, it sound like you're the girl next door to me, even though you may be in a whole different continent than me. But I love being able to be like that sister towards others, or that mother hen towards people. They were like, Rosalind, you got these auntie vibes. I hear that a lot. And I had to tell my soul niece, I said, girl, you got a lot of people calling me auntie. She's like, I told you I wasn't lying. You had these vibes to make me think about my aunt. When I need those words of wisdom, I wish I had a sister like you, or I wish I had an aunt like you, or you remind me of my aunts that are no longer here. Or it's all those different things that I truly appreciate, because I allowed myself, even though I was enduring a lot of storms throughout my life. And there's certain things that I'm really still allowing myself to reflect and being able to understand, yes, this has happened, yes, it's painful as I don't know what. But you know what? It reflects a lot of strength. And knowing it's not going to always be this way, and understand that whatever you're going through was not in vain, or anything that has been very painful for you holds a value or purpose towards your life and your well being as well. And it's like, when I just constantly thank the universe for allowing me to go through these things, because at times I get in my feelings. I ain't gonna lie, they know that I be like, when they be telling me, just keep smiling, just keep doing this, and I'm like, I'm smiling. It's like I'm really forcing something. And then I have to allow myself to know, these things are making you better. These things are allowing you to separate from something that's no longer serving you. That has a domino effect that many others are. And it is just like more and more every day allows me to know, allow me to love myself, because it was in places like I told you, I didn't love myself. I was willing to sacrifice my happiness, my better well being, my self judgment, my self respect, my integrity, my dignity, all those things I was willing to sacrifice just to have certain people in my life to make me feel important. But it's just like, when people really truly love you, they won't ask you to sacrifice things like that. They will not allow you to do that, and I've seen people, I know people that are like that. They were willing to just have somebody in their life just to say they had that person in their life, or they were in a relationship, or they were in a marriage. And that's not something that when you feel like it's like taking more from you than adding to you. Mm-mm. If it's separating you, subtracting things, let it be for the better. If you're subtracting things that is not, healthy for you, or is very toxic, or is very depressing, or is very heavy, and it's no longer needed in your life, those are the people you need to make sure you keep good. I mean, keep close to you. Your flaws, your ups and downs, through all your ugliness, they're still there for you, and being there for you, for being for you, not for the benefit of something that they're trying to get from you. And when there's times when you connect with people, sooner or later it's going to come to you to see if that person is really there for the right reasons for you, and you can appreciate what is taking place. I appreciate everybody's in my life. Not everybody was meant to stay there. A lot of times they were there just to reflect on how you need to change up a lot of things, or how you need to see certain things, because a lot of times when we connect with people like that, either it's something that you were teaching them, or they're reflecting something to you that you hold, that you need to change, as well as that other person. And you have to be able to appreciate that. It's always first place. And it was just like, I was going through my friend list, of what I had on my page. I was like, Dag, I really care about that person. But I'm just like, you know what? I'm that one who goes out my way to make sure they're always, I text them, or I call them, even if they don't respond, I can feel when I'm being ignored, or I feel like, oh, when they want to be bothered. People will text me like, hey girl, how you doing? They're like, hi. And I said, what's up? Oh, I'm bored. And then if I constantly hear that, I said, oh, I'm not trying to be that pastime. That's one thing I'm not going to be. If you've been talking to somebody else, if that was in your system, but when you have nobody to talk to, or nobody to run to, and you constantly tell that person that you're bored, that's not supposed to be. If you're bored, that's supposed to be me up, or my option. I felt that was my life. I'm not gonna go through that. With any other people, I'll just let you go on about your business and keep it moving. But when you're allowing yourself to really see, you don't need others to validate you. You don't have nobody else. You don't have to have people to constantly, remind you of your strength. You should be able to see that that you have strength for just what you're enduring. There's just how you allow yourself to go about that is not adding towards that, but they're just constantly, disrespecting you, or talking to you any kind of way, or trying to be emotional trigger. Or even when things don't go right for you, they're constantly making fun of you. They poke fun of that, have that little hee hee ha ha. That you don't even have to be mad at that, even though it can hurt your feelings, because I've been there. But that shows you about their self-esteem. That shows you their lack of love for self. Because it's like, anytime I've seen stuff that pops down for somebody, even those ones I don't care for, and I seen it, you had it coming, I'm not even gonna allow myself to laugh at that. Because as soon as I allow myself to laugh at that, and like I said, it could have been 4 or 5 years down, ahead, before, and I would have said, that's what you get. I already seen that coming, and you deserve whatever happened to you, and then I laughed about it in their face. I ain't gonna laugh behind their back. I'm gonna laugh it to you in your face. And then next thing you know, I end up, you don't do that. because you already knew it was coming. Whatever you push out is what you get back, and so you have to be very careful with that. So, but when you allow yourself to really set yourself free from all those things, I'm telling you, it will change your life tremendously, because it's like, if you're there for me, you're there for me. If you're not, you're not. But I appreciate you reflecting what you're there for, and going about my business. I used to fuss at folks about that, but now it's just like when I see it coming, I just stop. They don't realize I'm constantly distancing myself away from them. Like, oh girl, I had this, no problem. Or it's all right, or if I see I'm doing more than what you're doing for me, then I'm doing more for you than you are, it's not being reciprocated. I'm gonna just allow myself to keep going, but I'm gonna wish you well, wherever you're going. But it's just like we're just not gonna be in the same vicinity. You ain't gonna be in that same, contact list. It's just not even gonna be that way for me. And just keep it moving. You have to allow yourself to do the same for yourself. Y'all, I was gonna do 2 more videos, but I'm drained. I'm so drained. I've been doing stuff since like early this morning, and I'm still tired from yesterday as well. It was like I was supposed to work out, but my body hurt so bad I had to shut down and just go to sleep because I was up since 4 o'clock. I think it was like 4:15 that morning. So, but I would love to give a post notification shout out. Let me see who I didn't give a shout out already. Um, Killian Weeks, much love to you as well. Um, Fortley and Drea W. And it's art by Bailey. Much love to you as well. So many welcomes to y'all. There's so many people subscribing to me lately, and it's so appreciated. So appreciated. So thank you for that. If you know somebody who may be interested, please share. Tell them, show them. I want to tell them about my channel and the videos that I have. Is truly appreciated, and I thank you for the continued support that y'all been dropping to me. It's truly appreciated. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up, share. Um, Drop a line. I would love to give you a post notification shout out. I don't know if I said that already because I'm telling y'all, like I said, I'm tired, so I'm repeating things down that you already heard. So, yeah, if you need to get in touch with me privately, you can always find me on Facebook Messenger. And you can connect with me. Tell me that you connect with me here, or you're part of the Heyoka family and you need help with your spiritual guidance. Whatever we speak on is confidential and it stays there. I will try my best to help you out the best way I can to give you a deeper understanding, or I will at least send you the material to help you have a deeper understanding that will guide you towards where you need to be. Um, know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that you and your family are safe. Make sure you constantly sanitize, wash your hands as much as possible. Even through social distancing, send others positivity, love, and light and prosperity, words, vibes, and frequencies. You never know. All those things can really take somebody a long way. And I hope and pray that everything you're trying to manifest comes so much more than what you asked for, or even expected. Now I hope it comes sooner than you expected. Now I'll see you on my next video. Much love to you. Peace. Be well.